minion. I have an idea. Write this down. I'm planning to take over the moon. Yep.
What's wrong?
Is going to take over the moon.
No way.
Let's teach him how to make sound decisions.
How?
Research other companies.
Good idea. Yay research. Types of models. Yay YouTube. The first model of organizational decision-making is Carnegie Model. Organization decision-making involves many managers, and that final choice is based on a coalition among the managers from different departments. Here are 2 reasons why coalitions are made. This is choice processes in the Carnegie Model.
So, how could this model be applied in real world?
EA uses the Carnegie Model to make daily operation decisions. When the game developing group receives a new game to develop, they usually hold a meeting to determine the task's assignment. Manager allows team leaders to pick up the assignments they prefer to work with, and they decide the executive plan by discussion. Manager will choose the first plan that every leader agrees to carry on. Under this model, decisions are made to satisfy rather than optimize problem solutions. EA managers are concerned with immediate problems and their immediate solutions. They don't expect a perfect solution in a conflict-laden and ill-defined situation. The decision makers will accept a solution that is perceived as satisfactory to all coalition members.
I saw a different model on TV.
Here comes the incremental decision process model. There are 3 stages: the identification phase, the development phase, and the selection phase. There are 2 keywords in the identification phase. Recognition means the problem rises, and a decision needs to be made to deal with it. Diagnosis is defined as the gathering of information regarding the problem. In the development phase, there are 2 directions to find solutions. One of it is to find the solutions in the databank of the company, and another one is to design a solution solely for the case. In the selection phase, bargaining and authorization will take place. Bargaining means the discussion of the issue, and authorization refers to the official acceptance of the report of the lower-level decision-makers to the high-level management. And in fact, this model can be directly applied into the commercial banking business of RBC. First, the commercial bankers will be given the portfolios of several companies. Then, they will need to examine the company's financial statements, and the bankers will go to see the clients to update the company's information and their current condition. After that, the banker will need to write a detailed report to state the financial situation of the company and comment on the risk of lending loan to that firm. For sure, the profitability of the clients and the interest return of the trade will has the highest priority in the commercial banking sector. Finally, the upper management will confirm the deals, and only a few high controversy cases will be picked and discussed in the general meeting of the commercial banking department. No one is 100% sure whether the company will pay off its debt, and that is why in commercial banking, problem consensus is certain, while the solution consensus is uncertain.
I want to watch more on YouTube.
The third organization decision-making model is the learning organization. There are 2 types of learning organization approaches. The first approach is combining the incremental process and Carnegie model. The other approach is the garbage can model. These are the processes for incremental process and Carnegie model. Step 1: when problem identification is ambiguous, organization first uses Carnegie model. Organization needs political and social process to initiate discussion, negotiation, and coalition. Through coalition, organization seeks to reach a solution that achieves their goals and problem priorities. Then move on to step 2, when the problem solution is uncertain, organization then uses an incremental process model. So, the managers use trial and error process to solve problems steps by steps. The other approach we talked about before is the garbage can model. Here is all the processes of the model. The characteristic of the garbage can model is about 4 different streams of events. They are problems, potential solutions, participants, and choices opportunities. Problem identification and problem solution may not be connected to each other. 4 different streams are all through the organization processes, so decisions are independent to the outcome of the streams of events. One of the companies we interviewed is Shift Labs. Shift Labs is uncertain about its alternatives and solutions. Shift Labs? Employees who have to face time constraints solve decision problems. In order to improve the efficiency of the company, Shift Labs allows every employee contributes idea to organization to avoid future problems. From this example, Shift Labs uses the garbage can model.
Now, what are guidelines that organizations follow to decide which approach they are taking?
Basically, both individual managers and organizations assess 2 dimensions at the same time: the degree of problem consensus certainty and the degree of solution knowledge certainty. Those 2 dimensions together construct the contingency decision-making framework, bringing up 4 outcomes for choosing decisions models. EA Games applies Carnegie model because uncertainty about organizational problems and priorities are high. RBC applies incremental decision process model considering that problems and standards of performance are certain, but alternative technical solutions are vague and uncertain. When an entire organization is characterized by high uncertainty regarding to both problems and solutions, as in Shift Labs, elements of garbage can model will appear.
Which approach should we use to take the moon?
It is better to choose from cell number 4,
created using Powtoon.